everyone. Just doing a quick live update for the late model Labor Day. Got a few cars here to show you. I think you'll get a kick out of a few of them. So I'll let a few folks get logged on, and then we'll get started. Get these old hammers out of the way. There we go. Well, I hope everybody's having a... Hello, how are you? How's it going? Hey guys, Dave. How y'all doing? I'm trying to keep up with the comments here just on my phone. My laptop doesn't want to play nice, as usual. Yeah, it does that. Anyway, got a few cars in. Thought I'd show them off. Hey, Chris, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, Clint, how's it going? Oh man, what a day! What a day! But exciting day too. It's got a couple of these cars in, and it's starting to get fun when the cars come in. Let's see if I can get this to load and play nice. Let's see if it does. If not, I'm going to keep going. It's just for me. Hey, there we go. I can see some. There. I'd turn the volume down there. Yep. Hello, Michael. Hi, guys. All right. Well, we'll get started here. I got a box in from Tailspin Hobbies. Cameron, the owner there, Tailspin, sent me a nice little letter talking about his hobby shop there. And Suadolnik, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's been a while since I've been in country, but I think I got it there. He was talking about Palo, Pennsylvania, where his hobby shop is. KR Bridges goes there too. So sent me a nice little surprise in. Says slot car wrapped up in t-shirt. Thank you. Yeah, you score points already just doing that, huh? Here we go. So, let's see what we have here, huh? Oh, yeah. Look at that. What a nice job, huh? I saw some of the photos here, the way using a pinstripe. Look at that. Just the automotive pinstripe on there. Nice finish. Yeah. It's a great looking car. Indeed. Good stuff. Scan me. Tailspin Hobbies. That's pretty cool. Well done. Well done. Very, very nice car. And as we talked about, I told him, if you want it to stay in perfect condition without a mark on it, don't send it here. We're going to race them, and there's some rubbing, and rubbing is racing, etc., and so forth. So there's combat out here. I know most of you can race perfect slot cars without ever coming out of the slot, but we actually do that here. So hey, Hub, are you Oscar? All right. But anyway, beautiful looking car. Excellent. Dan Kara Bridges. All right. And he sent his in. He got his done, the number 40 car. He did it in his paint style and his Caribbean Racing. So appreciate you taking the time to build yours and send it in. It's pretty cool cars by both of you from the same shop. I like that. That's really nice. That's really cool. This isn't finished yet, but a friend of mine, Dennis, was over here. I don't know if a few of you saw that, but we were working on a late model with him. And he's recovering from a very bad stroke. He's finally out of the hospital after months. And it's just great to have him back down here and trying to enjoy the hobby. So he's kind of picked everything out, and I think he's doing a great job. So we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this finished for him. So well done, Dennis. Doing a really good job. And of course, you know, you gotta George, his car. Yeah. He sets the bar pretty high, doesn't he? Yeah. So yeah, it is. It is amazing to see all this, all these cars coming to life. This is something else, I'll tell you. And then just in today, oh my God, John Tucci, I'm telling you, well played. Well played. Yep. Great tribute. Sad to see him go. But it's not like he had a boring life. So he lived it. And he did it. But I like this. He's got the Hoosier markings on there. Nicely done. Yeah, the window bars. George. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty slick, huh? He's good at this. He should do this for a hobby, you know? I'm telling you. We've thrashed this pretty good. Put a lot of laps on it. But yeah, this is really nice. Really cool. So, and we have so many coming in. It's amazing how many we have. But oh yeah. And stickers, thank you. Thank you, Tailspin. Appreciate that. So got some nice looking cars. The field is gonna grow fast, mighty quick. I can tell you that. I hope to see more of you out there. It's going to be a great event. It really is. It's going to be impressive. So as far as the decals, I wanted to show you, we have some decals, limited edition. Damn it, boys. If you earned it, you'll know it. We got some 3D plaques, Showdown, late model Labor Day. So I know I got to get some stickers out in the mail. So I just had a run on new decals. So we have plenty of stickers. Yeah, there you go. So we'll have plenty of those to give away as well. We have some door prizes coming in. I'll cover that the next time around. Make sure that if you do want to get in there, email Soccer Corner. The resupply of the kits is on its way, so it should get there soon enough. A new resupply of tires is on its way. I got an update email today on that, and they should get in within time to get some shoes on your car and get it sent here. So it's hey, wow, everybody, how's it going? Yeah, good to see all of you. Got some really nice cars here, and I brought this one out here. This is the one that George did with the brass chassis, just for the fun of it. We wanted to experiment a little bit, and that's pretty cool. Who knows what the future holds, right? We can decals. You got to be. I'm going to bring that up right now. I'm glad you brought it up. eBay has some decals. A lot of people make their own. They use them from different kits. But I'll show you. I just got this order in direct from Slicks, right? And the great thing about the Slicks decals is not only are they model kit quality, they're the best quality, is when you go there and you pick it out, it's been buy 3, get 1 free forever. So you put these in your cart, and then you'll get the 4th one free. Now, they're for 1/25th scale. But let me show you. These will fit. 90% of these are going to fit on 1/32nd scale for just sponsors. Different contingencies. So you just have to be creative, but you can make these fit. And they work. And these are actually white and opaque. These are model kit quality, okay? These aren't the single pass $5 decals that you get on eBay that if you put them over anything but white, they have massive bleed through. That's the only problem, is using the old ounce printers and everything to conserve ink. The quality just isn't that good. But these are top shelf. And numbers. Here's just one example of the sheets. I want you to look at the sizes here. Okay, these numbers are small enough. They will fit on a 132 car. Okay, and I mean, for $11, you can't go wrong. Okay, they're beautiful. So they work great. Here's another one I picked up. Just looking at, the advertisements, this like that can go right on a hood if you wanted to. Warner Miller. If you have to cut them, but you can make them fit. And here's another one. Dave and George and I were talking about. These can be trimmed. You can take your scissors and cut these down, and you can make them smaller and put them on there. Same with the grill detail, headlight detail. You can just trim that down with the scissors and make it work. This is just a few examples, but check them out, because especially with the number sheets, just when you see some of the offerings that they have, different number sheets like this and everything. I've used these before on 132, and sometimes they're a little bit big, but sometimes the numbers, that's how it's supposed to be. So these are just a few anyway. So like these little 6s. Well, flip it over, it could be a 9. You got your door and you got your hood. So 17s, these 6s, 9s, the 20s. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. I'm glad you brought that up. Just check it out. Just go to Slicks. Like I said, I was going to show everybody my invoice here, how it works. When you buy 3, get 1 free. You just put it in there, and then they just total up that. And those are a fair price for a high-quality sheet, like $11, $13, something like that. Anyway, hope that helps folks out there. The height. Let me get my setup lock. So we were discussing the height here, the minimum requirements, and so get that in there. Obviously, very legal. I don't, I'm not going to let the cars drag the track. So if they come out here in the front end, if the body, anything makes contact, then I'll contact the builder, but we made the specs pretty clear. If it drags the track, then we're not going to race it, obviously. So when you're building it, like I put in the rules, 3/32 should be your guide. It's a good way to check it. Just use an axle. You can roll an axle in there or the other one, and you can find automotive decals, like I said, anywhere. Just try these. Hobby Link also has Gopher Racing decals. They're very for a very good price. We have used a lot of those before. Let me get a sheet that has the heading on it, and I'll show you. But yeah, it really isn't. It isn't that hard. You just have to, like here's a good example. Here's another brand right there. Gopher Racing. Go to Hobby Link, HOBBYLINC.com, or type in Gopher Racing decals. They'll probably come up. And again, a sheet like this is usually around $8. So you've got these 11s, so you could cut that, make a 1 car. You could make the 9 car or the 29. The 9 is a little bit big, but you could turn it and stretch it if you wanted to. And then you have the contingency, but Gopher Racing has an incredible amount of decals out there for a really, really fair price. So that's another one to look at. For example, these are these. This is Go for Racing, and it's just a standard number sheet. So if you're just looking for numbers for the cars, this is perfect. And they are small enough, all of them, to use in 132. So again, Go for Racing. Check it out. They're great. And again, they're quality decals. They go on. They're strong. They don't tear easily. You don't have to clear coat them ahead of time. Anything. They got all kinds of silly type decals. Let me show you a couple more. You know, they got little crazy ones like this, you know, but they have little things like Ray's Cajun Food, Big Mama's Soul Food, stuff like that. These are all, you know, advertisers, you know, sponsors for your cars. So, like I said, check them out. Anyway, what are you guys up there building? Yeah, I hope I got some stickers. I've got, since we're doing the sticker thing, I've got some new ones that we'll share, and a few other things too. And you saw the video Dave just showed how to do the windshield, the glass. It's a great video, Dave. Thank you very much. Yep. Appreciate it. Great looking cars. Great looking cars. I wasn't really sure how this one was going to play out, but it's there. And this one is, I haven't painted in reverse in a long time. This is our clear poly racing interior. And I painted it some white first. And then we painted the helmet, and then I shot it with black. It's just basic. It's nothing fancy, you know. So, but it's super lightweight. It's a good interior for what we're doing. I'll say that. There's a lot of folks out here tonight. Good turnout. I hope all of you are doing well, and you're all happy and healthy out there. Since I have everybody here, I've got a special thing. I got a special thing going on I'd like to share with you guys real quick. It's not a part of this. I don't want to go off topic too much, but I'm gonna bring this up. I have a little thing we're gonna do. It's not really. I don't like to use the words awareness. We're all aware of cancer and how brutal it is, and what it takes from others. Not everybody knows. You know, I had stage 4, and it was a close call. I'm grateful to be here. Some of my friends are not, and some are fighting the fight now, and family members are fighting the fight. So when NSR issued these cars, these WRE cars, I wanted the pink one, and I wanted it to send it on the F Cancer HRW tour. And as people get them, they're going to sign their names. They're going to run them. Market MT Racing did his, and he fought the fight, beat it. So we're going to start sending this around. And I don't know where it's going to end up. You know, I'm gonna send it on to the next person. The next person inside is going to be some decals, some stickers, but I'm going to mail it around and people to run them and to race them and to report it. And with that message of go, make sure you get your checkups. Make sure you get looked at. Don't skip it. Don't put it off. When it's time to go, take your ass in and get a checkup, all right? Catching it early is brutally important. Don't be me. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Oh, it'll go away. It's not going to go away. So if it's time, guys, if you're up there in years like I am, I know most of you are real young pups, but you know what? Get your PSA, get your prostate, get these things checked like you're supposed to, okay? Please. So that's what this is all about. To just remind people, a lot of our friends out there, they're struggling behind the scenes and they're fighting a hard fight. So that's what this is all about. You'll see another video on this, and who knows, it might end up at your front door. If you're interested in having it mailed to you, you can shoot me an email. You know, yes, we were all lucky, and I'll make sure that we can put you on the running list if you want. You know, good, Steve, good. Do that. That's right. Go see him. Go see him. I know it's old farts. That's what we do. Old farts talk about that kind of shit. You know. Absolutely. And I mean, 3 years ago, George came out here, and the guys came out here to race on Labor Day, and I could barely walk. I was 130 pounds, and they thought that I was going to go because I wasn't gaining any weight. It wasn't cancer, but the treatment, as we all know. So it was kind of iffy, and George came out here, and George basically ran the whole event for me. I was in bed by 8:30, and I couldn't eat any solid food. It was pretty bad shape. But here we are 3 years later, and just grateful to be here. And doing this Labor Day race is going to be so much fun to see these cars. And these cars that, yes, sir. Yes. You're welcome. Yes. And to race these cars, you know, is just a lot of fun. Like Dave said, it's really, yeah, Hub, I'm telling you, man, I'll tell you what, man, yeah, it was touch and go. George had to pick me up and move me from chair to chair a couple of times. Yeah, I was just a bag of bones, you know. But now here we are, and just to see these cars come to life, like Dave said, and you know, with our chassis and put them together, making it easy to assemble them and get them going, and just a little paint and creativity, and you've got a great slot car. And I'll tell you what, from the testing, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but man, this thing, we've bounced this thing off the walls. Dave's car too. we've put them through the paces. And this one, even with the brass chassis with a little bit more weight, I thought this thing was gonna stick in the concrete, So anyway, it's really a lot of fun to see this, to see these done, So anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you got any questions or whatever, Dave is still here, so smart people are here, they can answer it. Yes, we covered the tires. Who would have thought we'd ship poop? Yes, exactly. Right. I didn't have any excuse. I had a lump, near the base of my neck and everything, and I thought it was just drainage. I thought it was sinus. And the first doctor I went to said, yeah, maybe a little bit of drainage. Didn't really look into it. And, once you poke the bear in a couple of weeks, why, it was a golf ball, and then it was alert time and everything and that. And then come find out I had a stage 4 tumor, but it was the H virus positive, which was a good thing because it, the DNA from the HV, the virus, helped make it more treatable, so I was lucky. But, it took its toll, I mean, I couldn't eat slop burgers. I mean, what kind of a world to live in, right? So, but here we are now, still playing with toy cars. This right here, and just to show you, guys were talking about the decals and stuff. So you can print your own decals. You can't print white, okay, unless you have an Alps or a $8,000 eye color or something. But you can make your own decals. And, that's what he did here. And over white, they look great. And if you use white decal paper and your color match, you can do that too. But this is cool. Just be creative, I mean, Bridges here, this is his own little race scheme that he does. Most of his cars are always that color. They look like this. This is what he does. So, that. And then, Tailspin, coming up with their own design. And then Dennis and I were just down here using decals out of the book. Oh, let me... it's not super organized, but... Here's what I do. Dave and George and them, they like this. It's just a binder, right? And I have the document protectors, and I put my decals in the sheets like this. So you can go through the book, and you can look and go, hey, that looks good, that looks good. Now see here on this side here, this is where I put the scraps, the pieces that I don't use, I stick them back in here because you never know, might use them, right? On the next one, see? So I got this and there's that. See here, I've used some of these, but I stuck them back in here. This was out of a Revell kit, right? And now I got some blank spaces here. So I can take, right here, I can, let's see where I'm at here. Oh, yeah. Now I can just take and put his decal sheet in there, and there it is, right? Yeah. And the new Slicks decals, and I can just slip them in here, and good to go. But then these are old decals. I just keep them, and then I just slip them back in here on both sides, and you can just leaf through the book and go, okay, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. That's happened to you, right? Where you're working on a car, you got a blank canvas, and you got this theme, you got this idea in your head. Well, I do that, and I go through the book, and I'm like, man, what do I want this to look like? Hey, wait a minute. I like that color. Maybe I'll do that. Huh. You know, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do this. That'll look really good. And so having this book like this is where I get a lot of ideas from. It's just one way to do it. Just a regular binder with the document protectors. So anyway, you guys from down under causing trouble, aren't you? I want to say it was a great thing for Dave's track warming. Oh my gosh. That off the hook. Yeah, you better believe it. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you go. There's other channels out there that actually have some news and stuff out there. I know you guys saw the news on the new Slotted from Maurizio. Was out in Cali visiting them, and we got a great report on what's going on. The Mazda thing isn't a big deal to me, but it is to a lot of you guys out there. So I just want to say I'm happy that you guys are getting one of the cars you want. Variety, right? That's the spice of the hobby. Isn't that a saying? Should be. Sucker Jesus says so, right? So anyway, I've carried on enough. I'm going to put this on the channel, and for those of you that are in the race, you'll see some updates there. And I'll do, as the cars come in, I'll do a more detailed report. So, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And don't forget, if you'd like to give it a run, just let me know. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you.